want to get out of the house, and I want my divorce.
Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent.
Man, oh man, guys, this is bad. I don't quite like saying somebody's going to regret their decision, but I will say that what Pedro had in Chantel is really hard to find. Someone willing to fight for you, someone willing to go against their parents' thoughts and wishes and ideas and opinions for you. A person that's willing to put themselves on the line for you. I feel like Pedro is really missing out. He doesn't know what he did. He really doesn't know the gift that he has in Chantel, unfortunately. And like they say, when someone doesn't know your value, you cannot convince them to see it, or you can't convince them otherwise. You have to go about your business. And the fact that Chantel actually wants to stay married and work things out should be applauded. I'm glad that she threw everything that she could, metaphorically, at the marriage by talking to Pedro's mom, wanting to reconcile, talk it out, go to the whole infamous bar and how everything went down with that. Like, she really was trying. So I can't help but to appreciate that. But Pedro will understand that women like Chantel, or good people in general, are extremely hard to come by. The grass is not always greener on the other side. And at the same time, if Pedro truly is miserable and he's not happy and he doesn't want to be in the marriage anymore, then, that is his right to divorce her. But as many people have commented and said, it's a way to do things. It's almost like he hates her or despises her. He can say or act or want to move on from the relationship or the marriage. That is his prerogative, but it's just a way to do it. You don't have to be mean about it. This is still your spouse. You guys shared vows to each other. Y'all shared a bed together. Y'all shared each other's bodies together. This is a real deep commitment, and now talking about it more, it does kind of show how somebody can act apart for a very, very long time and not feel the same way. Because for anybody that can just throw you away like that, it does truly show that they could have been using you. They really didn't allow themselves to truly fall in love with you, because it should not be this easy, especially because it's been this long, and especially because they had to fight each other's parents and back them away and things like that. He should not want to throw in the towel this easy. But because he does, it is giving me the whole Uzi vibes. And his coworker, them doing that flirty stuff and alleged cheating rumors, that made it that much more harder for them to reconcile. Because I heard a saying that was like, a ship doesn't sail away unless it has another port to go to. So meaning, like, most of the time men aren't leaving just because. It's usually like another woman waiting in the wings, hanging behind the scenes, that he feels like he can ship his boat to and dock and make port at. So Antonella in her presence isn't helping as far as making Pedro want to work it out with Chantel. You know what I mean? Because he already has his backup plan. But nevertheless, I truly hope that Chantel does find somebody that wants to be with her just as much as she wants to be with them. Before, it seemed as though like they were a good couple, and really that their biggest issue was outside influences, which literally can be managed by setting boundaries on family members. Like, it's not nothing that they really could not work through, because in a marriage, in a friendship, in a relationship, even the relationships that you have with your siblings and mom and dad and cousins and aunties and things like that, those relationships go through their ups and downs. It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies. So, you work through those things. And that's why I'm like, okay, it probably is something a little bit more deeper going on. Not only the fact that he, now has his green card and got his money up, but also that there is another woman in the picture. And I just feel like if Pedro really did love Chantel, it wouldn't be so easy to walk away. And to say that he doesn't want to be chased, it's like, boy, if you really love somebody, you wouldn't mind them chasing after you, showing that they want to be with you, showing that the union between y'all two as a married couple is something important to them. So it's just giving me my heart is in another place vibes when it comes to Pedro. And that's why he's being so cold to Chantel. But I don't like that. I don't like the way he's going about this at all. Like I said earlier, it's a way to like end things. If you really want to be with somebody else or you want to be in another place, like that's fine. It's almost like if I'm leaving my job for a better job, I don't have to drag my current job. I'll just, oh, it was nice working here. Like you're real pleasant with it, you know? Like you don't have to be all extra and write bad reviews on Glassdoor, LinkedIn about your current employment. If you're truly happy about your decision and you really do want to move on, like why are you trying to hurt your reputation in the meantime? But either way, at this point, I feel as though that since Pedro was straight up and told Chantel he wants a divorce, then by all means, Chantel, grant him his wish. And, you know, we know that they are divorced, but you know how we're watching the show now. So, yes, if Pedro feels like he's happier without Chantel, then so be it. Chantel, if your presence annoys him, give him the gift of goodbye. Give him a presence of living in an existence without you. And no, this is not the best that you can do. This is probably the worst that you can do, as one of my favorite YouTubers would say.
Because you believe this is the best that you can do. This is not the best that you can do. This is the worst that you could do. You could do way better than that.
So yeah, Chantel, you will be fine. You got this, girl. I'm excited to see you thrive and grow. And as many people pointed out already, Chantel isn't perfect, but neither are you. You probably did some bogus stuff in your relationships as well. But does it give like another person the right to treat you all any kind of way and all mean and stuff? Like none of us are perfect. All of us miss the mark when we're dealing with each other. Even parents, as much as, you know, you love your kid and things like that, sometimes you may have raised your voice or overreacted or did something a little, you know, off. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're still a good parent. You're still a good person. You're worthy of respect. So that's the thing that I feel about Chantel. Like, yeah, she has her flaws just like the rest of us, just like Pedro. But I just kind of feel like it's over. He's doing a little bit too much with his energy. You don't have to act like this. You know, it's okay. I know you're angry, but you know, it's just a better way to go about it. And especially at our age, you know what I mean? Like we're grown. Well, just one grown. Cause I think that, you know, they're in their late 20s, 30, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 ish. So they're grown. So you don't have to be in your feelings anymore. You know, I feel like you could be in your feelings and all angry and pout and stonewall when you're younger and you don't know how to really regulate or deal with your feelings or communicate them well. But at this point, it's not that serious. Like, wish your ex-wife the best and move on. You don't have to be all, and it's annoying. And why are you talking to my mom? Like, she's married to you. She wants to be married to you. So that's why she's doing what she wants, like doing these things. Like, why don't you understand? You think she want to just do it for her health? No, she wants to be with you, Pedro. Why don't you understand that? And that's the thing. I guess he is getting a little big-headed because I guess now he feels like I can get anybody I want. But he will find out that sometimes it just don't work that way. But at the same time, blessings to him as well. You know, maybe it was best that it's for the best. God knows all and what to do. But either way, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit more about Chantel and Pedro. And I want to do a follow-up video about something else that I've seen or heard on the blogs. Other than that, I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.